it's a telephone booth. And behind that is the red bus.
We made it to Faya for breakfast. I had a hot chocolate and Raven had an Oreo frap. Then we headed over to the British Museum, which isn't just about British history. I found that surprising, but Raven didn't. But fun fact about the museums in London is that most of them are actually free, so take advantage of that if you're ever in the area. Raven got new glasses.
How do I look?
Looking snazzy. I also got new glasses. Raven bought me some. But look how nice the city is.
We got to see the iconic guard horses, Big Ben, and Westminster Abbey.
It's extremely hot that it's making it miserable to film and talk. But the Big Ben, oh, very nice, very nice. Everything here is beautiful, but the heat is so hard. I mean, if you love humidity, then this is for you. If you don't, if you're like a dry kind of girl like me, it's real tough. I keep taking breaks every 2 seconds. Raven, how are you?
I'm chilling. I'm ready to keep going.
Help.
Yep.
Who are these? I wish I were them. Wetting my feet in cold water. Must be nice. We're at Flatiron and they gave us a flat iron.
We'll take you back to the 90s. So I'll pop in the car first, and then there we go. So just watch your step as you go in and watch.
Raven's trying a Fresh Prince. What does it taste like?
It tastes like, I don't know.
Okay. What would you rate it?
I give it a 8.75.
Hi.
First, we stopped at the Ivy for some breakfast.
Raven, how's breakfast?
Breakfast was good. I liked it.
Taste, what was the thing? Taste, tummy feel, texture?
I would give it a 7 for taste, 9 for texture, and a 9 for tummy.
I also thought breakfast was good. Texture was great. I say like a 9 also. Very soft. Taste, I'll probably say an 8. It was really good. I didn't feel like it needed seasonings, but like it also tastes like nothing at the same time. But I think that's what I needed because my stomach was hurting. The hot chocolate was so good. It tastes like melted chocolate ice cream.
After breakfast, we headed over to the Kensington Garden, which is also free to visit and very peaceful and pretty.
How do you like the Science Museum?
This one's cool. It has plane, cars, other things.
Yep.
After the Science Museum, we headed over to the Victoria and Albert Museum, which is a really big art museum. So if you're into that, then I recommend this place.
We saw a whole bunch of museums today. Raven, which one was your favorite that you've seen?
I think I liked the Victoria and Albert Museum.
Which that?
The art museum.
Oh, not me. I like the science one. I love the medicine. I thought that was really cool. Right now we're waiting for the bus. Except everybody keeps going in front of us, which is not nice.
Look how stunning our view is from the double-decker bus on our way to dinner today.
Excited to eat? These are the London-style barbecue chicken pizza. I added pineapple to mine, so we shall tell you how it is. How's dinner?
Dinner was really good. It was a lot though, I'm so full.
Dinner was also mad expensive, but really good. It was $81 for 2 small pizzas. But I mean, they were really filling. And yeah, it was 2 small pizzas, Sprites, and that was it. Yeah, $81. But now we're gonna go watch the show, The Mousetrap, 74th year. You excited for the show?
Yeah, I've been waiting.
Yeah. Just watch the show. What did you think?
I thought it was pretty good. I did not figure it out.
I recommend seeing the show. It's only offered here. Like, I don't think you can watch it anywhere else. It was really good. I also didn't figure it out. I mean, I thought about it for a second who it was, then I dismissed it, and I wish I didn't dismiss it, but it was still a fun show to watch. But I think at one point everybody suspects each person, and yeah. We went to Valson Garden for breakfast. Tell us what you ordered.
Orange palmetto cake, pistachio cake, and a cappuccino.
Okay, I got the chocolate fudge cake and the hot chocolate. We'll let you know how it is. Breakfast was good. The hot chocolate, Raven said, was perfect. She tried it. I felt like it needs to be a little bit more sweet, but my cake was really good. This is where our Oxford University walking tour began. The acceptance rate, he said, was about 15%, but it depends on
Which college you're in.
Yeah, it depends on which college you're in, but the most popular ones are history and medicine. But he said the cost of living here is, Oxford is the second most expensive place to live after London, and that the average cost is like apartments and stuff is like £800 a month, and that's not including like your bills or groceries or anything. So yeah, it's beautiful here. Oh, and he was saying the cost to come here is like $51,000 a year, but it could be more or less, depending again. He said that if you're in Europe, then it's 3 times less, so like £13,000 each year. So right now we're at the Weston Library. He was saying that this library has like 5 million books, obviously not what is shown, but like right below us, so like is where they keep 5,000 books. And I believe that this library is part of the Bodleian Library groups. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's a group of libraries, and just together that contains like 14.5 million books, but they obviously can't store it all here, so they store it like an hour away from here by car. But it's really, really cool. They also contain like the first printed Bible here. It's preserved, and like the Magna Carta he was saying, and like just a bunch of other really, really old documents that they keep here. But you have to go through like a rigorous like process if you want to use it for research, and you got to be supervised looking at the stuff. So this theater behind me is where they hold the graduation ceremonies, and for 400 years they did this, and it got interrupted during COVID. And then over here, I believe he said this was called the Divinity School, and that was the first ever examination room of Oxford, and that's also where they filmed some scenes in Harry Potter in movie 3 and 5, except in the movies they raised the floor so you're at level with the stained glass windows. The staircase that you see here is one of the sets, well, I mean, it's a real set, I guess, that they use in Harry Potter to film. So if it looks familiar, that's why. It's located in the Christ Church in Oxford. We're leaving Christ Church right now. I wish we had more time. We had a full day rather than a half day. It was cool. It was very cool. I liked seeing some of the scenes that Harry Potter was filmed in, since we couldn't go to the tour of Harry Potter itself. We also will see if Raven keeps it or not, but Raven wanted to film a scene for Who's Next Part 3, so who knows if that'll be used in it, but that'll be pretty cool that we got, because, why Raven?
Because the school in Who's Next is based off of Oxford. Obviously we don't live here, so we had to use Raven Eye. But now that we were here, we got to,
hopefully,
we tried.
We'll see. If not, it'll end up in the deleted scene.
It might look like we're just on a tour in that clip. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
But yeah.
We also have to film it on the phone.
Yeah, we filmed it on my phone, so if you see a difference in quality, then you know what. If you were to ever come here, definitely spend the whole day in Oxford, not just a half day.
because now we're like sad that we gotta go back to London. But we did it this way because we wanted to explore more of London because London is so big. But so is Oxford. So. Guys, here's the Tower of London, and right next to it, the bridge. Tell them what you ordered.
I ordered the tortellini.
And I ordered the pappardelle or something. I don't know how to say it, but it looks good, smells good. I'm ready to eat. We'll tell you how it is after. How was dinner?
Dinner was good.
Taste, texture, and tummy feel.
I'm gonna give it 8.75 across the board.
Wow. Okay. And 8 for probably across. Yeah. No, 8.5 across. Yeah. Just finished having breakfast, and the croissant was really good. The hot chocolate, I mean, it was good. It was just really rich in chocolate. It felt like I was drinking brownie batter. It was so thick, but that's how they drink them here. But it was good. I just felt I just needed water afterwards. Raven, what do you think?
I liked it all.
Yep. First impressions, Raven and I are both really liking it. We think it's beautiful. Raven said it's more beautiful than London, he thinks. And I think, I agree, I think, for right now. Look at all the locks. It just keeps on going. And I don't even think this is where it's supposed to be. Right? Yeah. No. And look at the Notre Dame. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna take our photos. Raven, what you thinking?
I'm loving it.
It's 91 degrees here, I think. It's really hot. So we just got water, and the guy was speaking French the entire time, so we thought maybe we're pulling it off for looks. And then at the end of the cash out, Raven was like, merci. And then he was like, thank you, have a good day. So, Raven, where are we?
We're at the Louvre.
I'm sad we're not going in, but that only means we shall return another time. So we could go inside. People spend like an entire day here, but we only have a day in Paris, so we can't go in there. But it's huge. But it's beautiful. We just left Cafe Clee. I loved that. Like writing ourselves a letter was so cute. And then you have to put like 3 stickers on it, and then you can decorate like the envelope with some of the stuff on that they have. And then you get to wax seal it. I did my best wax seal. You know, I think all those years of practice of doing everybody's random like Christmas cards and birthday cards came out. It was worth it. Talk about the experience.
Well, oh yeah, it was nice in there. Had a fan going.
You have the option to either send your letter within the year. They can, and like it'll be, they can also surprise you. They can also do it within 5 years and then within 20 years. I don't think I could do within 20 years unless it was like
I could.
Unless it was like a little kid writing it like with their parent and then like see how they grew up. Thoughts on the Eiffel Tower?
Nice.
Raven, want to explain what the waiter just said?
I'll let you take it from here.
Okay, well then get it. This is our meal. He gave it to us. He said that this is very traditional style of serving food and the meal as well. He said it was grandmother style. So I'm excited to eat it.
Guys, look at the city from here. So beautiful. We're walking back to the station. We're sad and tired. How was dinner?
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also thought it was very, very good. I think if you're thinking about whether or not to come to Paris, I think come. Right, Raven?
Yeah. And even if you don't like it, at least you try. What? Ow. think it's a 50-50 shot if you love it or you hate it.
Yeah, and we love it. Get ready for the million stairs and hills. Look how beautiful the apartments are here. I don't even know if those are apartments. I'm guessing they are. But their view is all 700 of these steps. It just keeps going. You don't even see the top. Good morning, everyone. It is Bath and Stonehenge Day, right, Raven? And Cotswolds. So here's the fit. I'm also gonna wear these shoes, just even though Raven thinks that this shirt is blue, even though I think it's black. But I wanted to show how bad my tan lines are from yesterday. I don't know how I'm supposed to fix that. I didn't even realize I was getting a tan. Like, yes, it was really hot, but it didn't feel like I was tanning. Did you feel like you were getting tan?
No.
Alright, the London Eye is so big. It's the song. Tell us where we are. Waterloo. Oh my god, I feel like, you know, when you do the kid shows and you're like, where are we? And no one responds. You're like, Waterloo. It's like the Mamma Mia song, except Raven says it's the song's about the battle and it's just the location. But I think, where was the battle? Here. So the song is based on here.
Yep.
Yeah. Welcome to Stonehenge. Stonehenge is about 5,000 years old, which is older than the Great Pyramid of Giza. So there's a mystery of how this got here for those who don't know. Raven, you want to share it? You have a bug on you.
What?
Oh my god, guys. There's a
Oh.
mystery on how this got here. Because these stones are from Ireland. How do they move that? If you like conspiracy theories, Raven's about to inform me on what they are.
Huh? I don't know all them. There's so many.
So what?
My hair.
What are some of the ones you heard?
Okay. So one I know is that they think that the stones were placed on ley lines, and ley lines are these lines that kind of cross the earth, and they are there's like more like energy or spiritual energy that like are on those lines, and so they think that they placed this like on one of the lines as like a hub for like that energy to be. You can go to here, you know. And then another one is has to do with Merlin and like, you know Merlin,
No.
the wizard from like King Arthur.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they think that like he brought that from Ireland. And then there's Nephilims, which are like giants, you know, giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they think that like giants brought this here. Yeah, that's a few of them.
I don't know if I
and
believe
obviously
that.
aliens, but
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know how they got that there, but all these conspiracy theories just sound like just what they are, theories. Mary Shelley, guys, is an author who wrote Frankenstein, and she wrote it here in Bath. Here, if you're a fan of Bridgerton, they filmed the Lady Featherton's house, I guess, here. I've never watched it, so I have no idea if I'm saying any of that right, but that's what I was told, so it's humongous. How much did you say this costed?
£4 million per house. Each 3 columns is a different like section.
These over here on the side are £2.5 million. Insane. Getting here, it was so secluded. Like all you saw outside of every window was trees, but like they were so close. It was so narrow. It's definitely a one-way street. I don't know what would happen if you were to break down right there. But yeah, so it's like in the middle of nowhere. we've collected our thoughts and we were saying Cotswold is beautiful, but it definitely isn't a place that you should dedicate a whole day to.
At least the spot that we're in right now.
Yeah.
Because it's so tiny.
And I wish I could tell you what spot we're in, but I don't know.
But I mean, I think because it was a part of the all-day tour that brought us all 3 spots, I think it like all worked.
Yeah, I think, because I think that you don't need a lot of time in Stonehenge either. You don't need a lot of time in Bath either if you don't plan on swimming. I didn't know that we could swim. Or maybe I did and I forgot. I don't know. We planned this so long ago. I think, yeah, like Raven said, you only need like a full day to do all 3. But yeah, no, there's really nothing to do here besides take it all in. And if you're that type of person, then I recommend it.
Good morning. It's our last day in London. Well, last few hours. We go to the airport today.
Raven has been here for the past half hour. Raven, how do you feel about Sienna here?
She's nice. She can stay.
Yeah, we're gonna bring her back.
Maybe.
She's such a sweet girl. No, she's only a year old. She loves Raven. She hogged all our time here. We have to leave and Sienna's waiting at the door for us. We're at the airport. We want to talk about our overall trip, what apps to download if you're coming, and things to keep in mind. Right, Raven?
Yep.
You're not even listening. So, which apps did we use on this trip?
City Mapper.
Yep, well, we used City Mapper, the GWR.
GWR.
So that's already a number 1 thing. GWR, the app, never worked.
For us, it never let me sign in. It just kept saying couldn't connect to the network. And when I looked it up when we were back home, it said that you had to be in the UK for it to work. And even when we got here, it still didn't let me sign in. So I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah, so like they'll send you an email for your ticket and then you can just use that to scan to go. The app just wasn't great. And then we also
That was
used,
for the train to Oxford.
I remember when we went, so the whole tube system, the way it works is you have to tap in and tap out. But the platform that we had to go on to get to Oxford, when you don't want to tap in because we were stuck with a $67 fine for tapping in when we weren't supposed to tap in. So that was annoying.
Well, because when you tap in, you have 2 hours to tap out. And obviously we were in for longer than 2 hours.
Yeah, but we weren't supposed to tap in at all for our platform. So, I mean, if you're confused...
Which I also don't know how that would work. Because we didn't have to tap in to get onto our platform. But we had to tap out when we got there. So I don't know if tapping out doesn't count.
I don't know. But all I know is if you're going to Oxford, just ask for help because I think that we would do that next time because we thought we knew what we were doing because we were using the tube system for a few days by then. For Eurostar, I felt like that.
Eurostar, I think, worked.
And then we also used City Mapper, which we talked about. We would give it a 3.5 stars for the City Mapper. Raven was the one now using the app more. I don't know anything about directions, so I'm directionally challenged. So Raven will talk about, but I would also give it 3.5 stars based on like the obstacles we went through with the app. But yeah, Raven, want to discuss how the app...
I mean, I don't know. I keep going back and forth between like 3.5 and 4. Because like we still got to everywhere we needed to go and we were never like late to anything. But we also gave ourselves like enough wiggle room just in case something went wrong. But like, I mean, the app, like, we wouldn't have gone anywhere probably without it.
Yeah, you can explain what the app is for and
what
the problems we faced with it.
The app, you just put where you're starting, where you're ending, and then it'll tell you exactly how to get there, like which tube to take or like which station to walk to and how to walk to it, and then which platform to get on. And then, yeah, so it's just like the way to get around.
But what was annoying about it was there was like 2 times where the app was wrong and it told us to get on this
platform, but it was the wrong platform.
Yeah, and then once you're already paid for it, once you're already on the train is when you realize, oh, you're on the wrong one.
Because there will be like, oh, next stop is whatever. And they're like, oh, that's the opposite direction. Okay.
Yeah, so when it works, it's great. When it doesn't work, it's annoying. Yeah, but the tube station, it wasn't bad. Like
no, it was pretty it was generally pretty easy.
Yeah, and also I was gonna say like finance, like I don't think it was that expensive to go around London. It was like I think every time you tapped in and out it was like
$2.50.
my messages I kept getting
Or
$1.35.
It ranged between like $1 something to like $3
Yeah, and I think it caps at like $10, I think, but we never
for the
really-
day. Yes,
We never got to that point. I think in any
that
of
I know of.
Yeah, I mean we'll find out when we check our bank account. But obviously the Paris tickets and Oxford tickets were way more than that. It was a different type of tube anyway.
Well, that was just like straight up train.
The trip overall, I really liked the trip. I think that London was really fun, but I think that it was really expensive, and you don't realize how expensive it is unless you know the conversion rates by heart. But every time I'd get a check, I'd be like, oh, that's not bad, and then I'd get the notification on my phone of what that was in US dollars, and I wanted to cry.
I think all in all, we probably were spent probably $2,500 to $3,000, and that included like all the tours, all the trains, all the flights, the hotel.
Yeah, maybe.
It definitely was. It definitely wasn't more than that.
I don't know.
It definitely wasn't more than that.
Okay, well, if you want to go with that number. For me, I mean, for some people, that's not a lot of money, but like for me, that is. I'm so used to traveling.
That's the most expensive trip we've ever been on.
Yeah. So, I mean, take what you want with that information, because some people think that 3,000 is not a lot for a trip, but for me, that is a lot because I'm not used to traveling, spending that much. Paris, a lot of people don't like, and me and Raven loved it. We want to go back. Be cautious, be aware of your surroundings, but it was honestly really fun. I loved it there. The scenery was beautiful. I didn't have any problems with people. Like, I thought everyone was kind and respectful. But yeah, I mean, it's a city at the end of the day, so it's not the cleanest, but I didn't think it was dirty either. Like, it's as dirty as other cities, I guess. It was a fun trip.
Overall, I would rate the entire trip, the way that we did it, I would give it a 9.
Wow, that's a high rating. You never did that rating.
I know. I was debating if I was going to give it an 8.75 or a 9, but it's somewhere between there.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it was great.
Yeah. Yeah, no, all right.
I think mostly because I came in with like
low expectations.
low expectations.
Me too, yeah. I will say that we nailed everything on our itinerary, like timing-wise. Like, we were guessing when we were making it, and then we were like, I guess this time for this place, time for that, and da-da-da-da-da. And, like, when we were here, we were nailing it. Like, we felt like, I didn't feel like we rushed, and that's what I was scared for. And, like, we even walked some of these places. Like, we didn't always take the tube. It was good.
And I think the food everywhere was pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything that I didn't like.
Yeah, the only thing that I would say was some of those hot chocolates.
Oh my god.
But that's also because I had a hot chocolate literally every day, including today.
Which hot chocolate was your favorite out of all?
The one that tasted like melted chocolate ice cream at the Ivy was my favorite. Today was probably my second favorite at the Cat Cafe, Java Whiskers. But the other places, I mean, if you like thick, creamy, like
a little more bitter,
brownie batter, bitter type chocolate, you're gonna love it. I like those generic hot chocolates you get at Walmart. But yeah, it was great. Come if you want. Don't if you don't. See you on the next trip, hopefully.
Goodbye.